Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glint on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you wake in the morning hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circling flight. I am the soft starlight at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. At our drivers' meeting tonight, I told the drivers tonight, race fans, it's not for the new Paris Speedway. It's not for the fans. It's not even for the drivers. It's for Pat Riley. The man lost his life here at the Speedway doing what he loved and wouldn't have wanted to go any other way. And tonight, we're going to pay tribute to him. If you would, please rise for the invocation and national anthem. Our dear Father, we thank you for the blessing that Pat Riley was to all of us. For those of us who knew him and knew him well, or for those of us who barely knew him, he was the gentle giant. He looked out for his competitors and his friends. He would help anybody. Father, we thank you for having him stand next to you and watch over us tonight. We pray for the safety of our crew, our drivers, our officials, and our fans while we're here and on our way home. And we thank you for the freedoms that you've given us, Father, that we may enjoy this sport. Our God, we ask that you take care of the military men and women who fight to keep us free and to keep us safe. We ask for those sick and those that are in pain and suffering, Father, that you'll lift their spirits to you. For those of us mourning loss, we ask that you'll guide us down the path of righteousness and uplift our hearts. Father, we thank you for every blessing you give us. And all of God's children said amen. Please remain standing for tonight's national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Race fans, right here behind me on the front straightaway, it is Devin Heimbaugh, former outlaw late model driver. He's going to come around and salute you guys. Everybody on your feet when he comes in front of you. Make some noise for Pat Riley tonight. The gentle giant is flying high above us. He's keeping watch over us, and we're happy to have the Heimbaugh family and all the Rileys on hand tonight celebrating the life of the gentle giant. A very strong field of late models on hand to pay their tributes. 77 laps, the distance. Going to be an exciting night here. Turn number 4, I need you guys to get loud and proud for me. Everybody on your feet all the way down the front straightaway. Let's pay tribute to the gentle giant, Pat Riley. One time, guys, it's time to get loud and proud. They can hear you now. Everybody make some noise for Pat Riley tonight. We are ready to go racing. Late model heats are up first. Monty Tire late models are on the make ready for heat number 1 of 2 heats. On the pole, driving the CNF Racing Machine number 68, that is Mark Vance. To his right door, in the Whitman's Auto Sales number 89, that is TK Whitman. The Klotz Lubricants number 61, that is Travis Slaybaugh. And the Maynard Fabricating number 88 of Andrew DeVries. Inside the third row, the Whitman's Auto Sales number 9, that is Kenny Whitman. And the X Factor Racing 32X of Corey Pressler. Out back in the number 27 for Performance Technology, that is Corey Ryman. 7 cars, going to go 8 laps the distance. Here they come, and here we go. 7 cars. Matt Sparks going to put them on their final pace lap. Next time by, we will go racing. Watch them as they go down the back straightaway. Are you having fun? Here they Here they come, and here we go. We are gonna not go green. We're gonna wreck. TK Whitman getting a little bit of loose out of turn number 4. He'll slide her sideways, bringing out our first caution. Unable to get a lot, but Dirty D, good heads up driving, misses him. So we'll shake it down, shake it up. Don't ask Mary. And we'll get a complete restart ready to go. Vance, Whitman, Slaybaugh, DeVries, Whitman, Pressler, and Ryman. 7 cars. Yes, Gene, we got you. 7 cars, 8 laps the distance. Here we go. We're going to go racing. Pat Riley Memorial Night, late model heat action coming at you. Matt looks him up, looks him over. We are racing. Green flag out. Mark Vance with the whole shot. He's going to bring him down the back straightaway by a car length. Here comes Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh going to drop her in. Dirty D nowhere to go on the high line. Going to lose a few spots. 1 lap and 7 laps to go. 7 to go for Vance. Whitman, Slaybaugh, 1, 2, and 3. Kenny Whitman tries to the inside again. Not able to make a run on it. 2 and 6 to go at the stripe. Vance and Whitman, 1 and 2. Mark Vance, your leader. TK Whitman, the rookie, to second. Travis Slaybaugh to third. 5 laps to go as they come back around to you. Single file early on in this one. These are your fast of the fast here tonight. Your 7 fastest cars on the property. Halfway up, halfway home. Vance still leads. It's Mark Vance and TK Whitman, 1 and 2. Six and 2 to go. 2 laps to go for Mark Vance. TK Whitman looking over the back bumper, not able to make it happen yet. Lap and a half. Vance trying to hold him off. Keep your eye on TK Whitman trying to make a run. White flag into the air. 1 lap to go. Whitman tried the slingshot. Vance shut the low line. Whitman's got a half a lap to do it. TK trying to work over the 68. Checkered flag into the air. It is going to be Vance at the line. Fifth to DeVries, fourth to Kenny Whitman, third to Slaybaugh, second to TK Whitman. Picking up the win, the Metal Man, CNF Race Machine. Mom and Dad sponsored Hot Rod, celebrating the birth of a brand new son just a week ago. That in Cole Vance. How about a hand into victory lane? Mark Vance Jr. Dean Kaiser to the front straightaway immediately. Part-time front straightaway like yesterday. I know you can't run, you're old and all, but hurry as fast as you can. We can get you a wheelchair if you need one. Race fans, as he's making his way down here to see me, shaking his head and giving me the bird, I think. This is our very own part-time. This guy spends more time here at the New Paris Speedway than he does at home. He is the guy that helps clean up after every night of destruction. He's the guy who walks the grandstands and helps pick up all the trash. And tonight, part-time is celebrating a birthday. And yesterday, he also retired, but not from here. So how about a big hand for Dean Kaiser? Mr. Part-time had no clue this was coming. You can thank me later, really. It's all right. So the family presenting him with a birthday cake, retired yesterday. And celebrating a birthday today. He'll never retire from here. He's kind of like Jake and Nancy. They're a permanent fixture. So they're going to do a quick photo op here. One more time now that the whole family's out here. This guy gives up a lot of his free time. How about a hand for part-time Dean Kaiser? Dean, you got some fans. I think you have more than Hollywood Eric Kaiser. I didn't tell anybody he was your kid. They probably would have booed you. Just kidding, Eric. Just kidding. You can thank me later, too. I haven't really picked on you for a few weeks. I had to make it all up. Cy Sharp in the STP number 20, Bud Van Scoit in the Buddy Eugene 25, Eddie Santora, Big Juicy in the 5, the Maynard Fabricating, Maynard Trailer Sales 23 of Jacob Maynard, Bristol Street Cafe number 40 of Little Downey, Flawless Race Cars 32 of Josh Summers, 6 cars, 8 laps. Watch them as they go into 3 out of 4. Matt Sparks is looking them up, looking them over. We are racing. Eddie Santora to the inside of Cy Sharp. Sharp gives him plenty of room. Santora going to go to the early lead. Here comes Eddie Santora. Cy Sharp going to give chase in the 20. Maynard to third. Klotz to fourth. Fifth now to Summers. And Bud Van Scoy rounds out your field. 2 laps in. 8 laps the distance. Here comes Little Donnie Klotz to the inside of Jacob Maynard. That is your battle for third as we clock in lap number 3. 3 in, 5 laps to go, 5 to go this time by. Santora out front and in charge. Cy Sharp to second. Jacob Maynard, the rookie, trying to work the high line onto the other rookie. Halfway up, halfway home this time by. 4 laps in, 4 to go. Eddie Santora checks out. Cy Sharp, Maynard, Klotz, and Summers all in tow. 3 laps to go at your stripe for Eddie Santora. 6 in, 2 to go, 2 to go. Matt gives him the signal. Santora out front and in charge. Here comes Donnie Klotz. Klotz to second. Tries to make a bid to the inside. Thinks better of it. Josh Summers will head to the house. Your leader's not your leader anymore. He just got caught speeding. Cy Sharp doesn't know it, but he's battling for a win. Sharp, Klotz and Sharp. Checkered flag going to be onto the speedway. Here comes little Donnie down into the high line. Cy Sharp trying to hold him off. Checkered flag into the air. How about it, race fans? Check that, the 20, the driver formerly known as the 02. Into Victory Lane, the STP Racing, Fireside Tavern Grill, Wawa, Sea Bowl, Joe's Ice Cream Shop, Shishler Trucking. Your sponsors for your Middlebury, Indiana driver. How about it for Cy Sharp?
Facts and figures on the number 5 of Ed Santora. Santora qualified in today at a 14.091. We clocked him in the lead at a 14.039 and a 13.977. Your lineup is set for the promoter. Fast Heat of the Street Stocks on the pole. The 16 of Travis Slaybaugh to his right door. The 14 of Rob Smith. Second row, 28 of Floyd Wood. On the outside, the 123 of Tony Lynch. Third row, Mike Prescott in the 84 and Daryl Click in the 38. Fourth row, Josh Summers in the 32 and Jason Shepard in the 5. Rounding out the field, the 17 of the bad boy, Bobby Shishler.
Here they come, and here we go. We're going to go green flag racing. Matt Sparks waves it. We are racing.
Travis Slaybaugh with a quick jump out front. Rob Smith hanging tough on the outside, but here comes the 28 of Floyd Wood.
Slaybaugh, Wood. Here comes Prescott. Prescott going to battle to the inside. Trying to make a bit up on the third. Smith onto the high line. Not able to make it work quite yet.
Your fast qualifier, Daryl Click, already in the top 5. Tough break. Travis Slaybaugh caught speeding in the lead. Your new race leader will be the 28 of Floyd Wood.
Floyd Wood, Prescott, Click, 1, 2, 3. Smith the 4th. Shishler the 5th.
Wood's been a dedicated competitor here in the Street Stocks in 2012. Looking to pick up his first heat race win of the year. Wood's got his hands full. He's loose down in 1 and 2. Here comes the 84 of Mike Prescott. Prescott on the inside. Here comes Daryl Click. Click plows into the 84. Prescott up and into the wall. Caution coming out. Daryl Click takes the 38 to the pits. And we've got 4 in and 4 to go. Watch Floyd Wood. He'll set the pace off turn 4. Back to racing.
Wood, Smith, Shishler, and Summers, your top 4. Lynch, Shepard, Prescott, and Slaybaugh round out your field. 5 laps and 3 to go this time by.
Wood parks it down in turn 3. Rob Smith gives him a shot to the left rear.
Here comes Rob Smith. Smith to the inside, but not able to make it work. Floyd Wood going to regain the lead down the back straightaway. 2 laps to go. Here comes the bad boy, Bobby Shishler.
Floyd Wood appears to be a little bit tight getting into the corners. He's parking it and trying to keep it on the bottom, but Rob Smith sees the opening.
They're going to have a lap and a half to sort it out. Bad boy Bobby to the high line. Summers now going to try to make a bid to 3rd.
Summers all sorts of loose into turn 1, nearly clipping the 17 in the back bumper. Floyd Wood on the last lap trying to hang on for the race win. Can he do it off of 4?
Checkered flag into the air this time by. It will be 5th to the 123 of Lynch, 4th to the 32 of Summers, 3rd to the 17 of Schishler, 2nd to the 14 of Smith. And picking up the win in the B&S Steel, Napa, Dawn and Bryce Schaefer, sponsor number 28 out of South Bend, Indiana. How about a hand for Floyd Wood? Here is your lineup for your second heat on the pole. The 6C of Doug Chilcutt.
On the outside, driving the 7 car, that's J.D. Dennis.
Second row onto the inside, the 0-2 tonight is Billy Trouble. James Double.
To his right door, the 54 of Randy Huffman.
Third row, ooh, that's a nice car in the back straight. Third row onto the inside, checking out the classic car down the street. The 79 of Bruce Fernie.
On the outside, driving the 50, that's Steady Eddie Hayes.
Inside the fourth row, the number 52 is Steve Reed.
On the outside, the 4T of Terry Elliott.
The 29 is Austin Maynard.
To his right door, the number 1 Goshen Collision Center Special of Al Maurer.
Out back, driving the 0-2, one of 2 female contenders on the property. We are glad to have her here. She's the 0-2, the Asphalt Angel, Melissa Stemus. Who's he talking about? Me? Gene, are you talking about me? Here they come, and here we go. 6-7-0-2. Your front 3 as the green flag flies. And we are racing 3 wide down the back straightaway. Holy son of a monkey.
Keep an eye on the 0-2. That's James Double. And a new ride this week. Driving for Cy Sharp in the 0-2, your new race leader. Here comes the 79 of Bruce Fernie to the inside of the 6C of Doug Chilcutt.
Rocking and a rolling, Austin Maynard gonna dirt track it. He will save it to the infield. See how exciting that corner is gonna look. Caution gonna come out as we have dirt all over the lower groove of the surface. So that will bring out your first caution in this one. Matt Sparks is ready to go 1 lap in Decatur. Doug Chilcutt Hill, Billy Trouble. Fernie, Huffman, Reed, Dennis, Maurer, Hayes, Elliott, and the Asphalt Angel looking like she's getting some laps in the 0-2 for the first time today.
Back to racing. Here comes Hillbilly Trouble in the 0-2. Double to the inside of the 6C off of turn 2. Door to door into 3.
James Double gonna use Cy Sharp's car all over the 6 to make his bid to the front. And we are still bumper tagging it out for a $20 bill in this one. These guys are racing like it's the Daytona 500, but it's only the new Paris 8 tonight.
Hillbilly Trouble, James Double, your race leader. Doug Chilcutt holding down second, but Bruce Fernie looks to the inside. Fernie in third. Here comes Fernie, door to door into 3. Steve Reed runs fourth. Randy Huffman rounds out your top 5.
It is gonna be. It's the shirt. Shut up, stupid. It's gonna be Hillbilly Trouble. Fernie now gonna go to the outside. 6 in, 2 to go. Here they come, drag race down the billboard, back straight away. Fernie by a bumper now. Trouble by a bumper.
Off of turn 2, James Double, your race leader. Here comes Steve Reed to the inside of the 79 of Bruce Fernie.
Checkered flag gonna be into the air this time by for Hillbilly Trouble. James Double, 5th to Mauer, 4th to Huffman, 3rd to Reed, 2nd to Fernie, picking up the wind and losing a bag of sand in the process. This is Hillbilly Trouble. Hey, Cy, come back to my window. Hillbilly Trouble, James Double. As Cy evaluates the sand issue on the front straightaway, James Double would get out of the car, but he's tired, so he can't. Excuse me, sir. Please back away from the fence. Oh, there is sand on the racetrack. That must have been where the O2 put it. Six cars, 6 laps. Here is your starting lineup on the pole. Driving the number 6, that is Terry Elliott.
On the outside, driving car number 47 out of Mentone, that's the Bulldog, Gene Hughes.
The number 32 machine, that is Spencer Wardinger.
On the outside, welcome back, past track champion right here at the new Paris Speedway in the Pure Stock Division. Driving car number 77, that's Caleb Woods.
And the third row onto the inside, the number 07 machine, that is Lost Wages Brian Kaiser.
Rounding out the field on the outside, driving car number 10, he's known as Hollywood. Fast time on the day, that's Eric Kaiser.
Need the gas guy to the gas pump, please.
6 cars in a 6-lap dash.
Here they come. Matt Sparks, he says, I like these guys. Let's give them the 1-lap indicator, and we'll turn them loose for 6 fast and furious, action-packed, hard-charging laps. The best of the best of the best. Your 6 fastest cars on the property in the Pure Stock Division. Here they come. The Bulldog on the outside. Terry Elliott onto the inside. Matt looks him over, and he likes it. We are racing.
Side by side, wheel to wheel, just the way it should be. Down into turn 1, the Bulldog fights back on the outside. Elliott hard on the inside.
Elliott, Hughes, Wardinger, and Woods. Kaiser, your field. 1 lap in, 5 to gear.
Terry Elliott, your race leader on lap number 1. Elliott really pedaling the 6 car. This car just showed up a couple weeks ago. Elliott was tabbed the driver, and he's done a great job in the 6.
Trying to hold off, couple of feature time winner. That is Wardinger onto the back bumper, gives him a love tap. Elliott able to keep it clean and green. Wardinger going to dive to the inside again, but not able to do it. This time by, they're going to have halfway up, halfway home. Spencer now looks to the high line.
Keep an eye on the black car. He gave a little shot to the back of the 6 just a few short laps ago. Spencer trying to make it interesting.
Tried to do the slingshot. Jameson just could not get it to work. 2 laps to go for Elliott this time by.
Keep an eye on your fast qualifier. Eric Kaiser has made his way nearly halfway through the field on the high line.
Wardinger onto the back bumper again. He will collect the number 6, and that'll bring out the caution. Tough break for Wardinger and Elliott. They will go to the tail onto this one. Anybody cheering on the Bulldog tonight? The Bulldog, Gene Hughes, will go to the lead. Hollywood, Eric Kaiser to second. Brian Kaiser to third. Caleb Woods to fourth.
4 laps are complete. 2 more to go in the 6-car dash. When we go back to racing, we're going to have a new look. The Bulldog going to be sitting up front, leading the way to the green flag. Hollywood Eric Kaiser, your fast qualifier, finds himself second. Lost Wages, Brian Kaiser sits third. Caleb Woods fourth. And rounding out the field, the 6 of Terry Elliott and the 32 of Spencer Wardinger.
This will be our first attempt at a green-white checkered finish NASCAR style. See how it plays out. Cautions breed cautions, as they say on TV. Green flag is into the air for the Bulldog.
The Bulldog hustles down into turn 1. He's your race leader, opening up the bottom. Here comes the number 10 of Eric Kaiser. Kaiser not going to have enough to get to the inside. The Bulldog shuts the door down into 3 and is your leader off of 4 with the white flag waving.
1 lap to go for the Bulldog. Gene Hughes. Hollywood going to go to the high line. Drag race down the Billboard back straightaway. Kaiser on the high line. Hughes on the low line. Watch him out of turn number 4. Checkered flag into the air. 5th to Elliott. 4th to Woods. 3rd to Brian Kaiser. 3rd to Eric Kaiser, picking up the win. The Nelson Beverage, Craig Welding, Seward Photography, Inyards Taping Service, Burgess Motorsports, A&A Auto Sales, Advance Auto, Snyder's Heating and Cooling, the Sullivan Family, Triple K Graphics, and Animal House. Take care. How about a hand for the Bulldog, Gene Hughes? What do you think about that, Terry? Dad did pretty good out there.
The Pure Stock Heat is set and ready to go. 7 cars scheduled to make the start, only 6 making the grid. On the inside of the front row, driving the 28, that's Daniel Bowling.
To his right, door the 66, the Lightning Bolt Special of Joey Fernie.
Second row inside, the 62 of MJ Coretti.
Outside the second row, the number 78, that is Brandon Coretti.
Last row inside, the number 5 of Leapin' Lenny Davis.
And out back, driving the 27 on Hall Flank, a player for much. That is Elvis Kevin Whitmer. 6 cars going 8 laps. As we had 1 car scheduled to start this one, that would be Eric Odom. Odom Eric, unable to do it. So we'll go 6 cars, 8 laps. Tier by tier by tier. They're going to bring him to the green flag. A pretty nice looking field. If you picked red car window on your Pepsi bingo, you could probably bark that off now. I think your odds are in your favor that one of these cars with red on them, they might win.
Fernie and Bowling going to lead the field to green into turn 3.
Here they come. My money's on a car with red in it for a win. Or blue. That's a good odd. Daniel Bowling, Fernie, Coretti, Davis, and Elvis. Half the field related to each other. This ought to be interesting. Joey Fernie dirt tracks it. And Brandon Coretti to the high line. 2 and 6 to go. Bowling, your leader. Lenny Davis thinks about 3 wide, but can't get her done. It's still Bowling, Fernie, Coretti, Davis, Whitmer, Coretti. 3 and 5 laps to go. A red car leads a blue car over a red car, another red car, a red and blue car, or red and black maybe, and a red and blue. Halfway up, halfway home, this time by Bowling, your leader. Brandon Coretti, oh boy. They are slicing and the dicing. Some of them are way up high where Grandma keeps the cookies. Birdie thought about 3 wide and thought better of it, now does the slingshot. Holy son of a monkey. We're having fun now. Bowling still your leader. This thing's far from over. Been a pretty exciting race here. Coretti gonna go to the lead. Bowling fights back. Here comes Leapin' Lenny. He's leaped his way up to third. Coretti gets slideways on the front straightaway. Bowling gonna get under him. Bowling might take him out and thought better of it. Coretti's gotta lap it out.
Leaping Lenny Davis running second. Looking to the inside, off of turn 4. Coretti into the wall down the front stretch.
Tough break for Brandon Coretti. Into the front straightaway wall. This ought to be exciting. Jill Holmes will have open interviews. Open interviews for 50-50. Jill Sinclair, dang it. Jill Sinclair, I'm sorry. Jill Sinclair will have open interviews. Letter, resume, 4 references.
Ready to go back to racing. Leonard Davis going to lead him into turn 3. Lenny setting the pace, picking it up. Off of turn 4, green flag. We're back to racing. Leonard Davis leads. Daniel Bowling currently second. MJ Coretti being challenged on the outside by the 27 of Kevin Whitmer for the 3rd spot. Whitmer now tries the outside of the 28 of Daniel Bowling, but he's running out of time. Picking up the win. Driving car number 5, that's Lenny Davis. Close call for second, but picking it up will be the 28 of Daniel Bowling. Coming home third, the 27 of Elvis, Kevin Whitmer. Pulling into victory lane, sponsored by Elkhart Race Supply and Darren Reed out of Goshen, Indiana. Put your hands together for Leapin' Lenny Davis. Up next, your fast heat in the Scott's Computer World Mini Stocks. 10 cars getting ready to go 8 laps.
On the pole, driver the 96, that is Ryan McKinney.
In a new car, driving car number 7, that's Dennis Zimmerman.
Inside the second row, an impressive qualifying run for the 4X, that is Tony Elliott.
On the outside, driving the 34, that's Kermit the Frog, Mark Hughes.
The 69 machine inside the 3rd row, that is Eric Frazier.
On the outside, driving car number 21, that's Bobby Lauder.
4th row out of the inside, the number 13, that's Squidward Michael Landry.
On the outside, driving the 9 car, many-time track champion here at the New Paris Speedway, that's gentleman Jim Engelmeyer.
Out back in the number 2, a late arrival on the day, that is Kurt Grubb.
And rounding out your field, picking up fast time on the day, driving the 37 out of Warsaw, that's the little guy, Josh Dunick.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cars. Ten cars getting set and ready to go. 8 laps.
McKinney and Zimmerman on the front row, going to bring them to green this time by Tony.
Good field, the mini stocks on hand. Happy to have Gentleman Jim back in the saddle as we go Go Racing.
McKinney quick to the pedal.
Look
Tony
at it,
Elliott.
3 wide off the start of this one. 3 wide again.
Dennis Zimmerman not understanding that he was 3 wide on the outside. Both cars, the 7 and the 34, locked wheels, which caused them to go high up into turn 2. Randy Niles gives him the 1 to go. Lineup set. We're ready to go race it.
Oh, you're cheering for 13? Uh-oh.
McKinney brings us to green off of turn 4. We are racing. Zimmerman going to try to make a better go of it on the outside. Here comes Mark Hughes and Eric Frazier to the inside. 3 wide down the billboard backstretch. Frazier backs out into turn 3. Hughes back to the throttle to the inside of Zimmerman for the 3rd spot.
Slicing and dicing early on in this one. Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer trying to work his way up. Here comes Eric Frazier. Frazier to the low line. Engelmeyer to the high line. They're now slicing and dicing. Engelmeyer getting held up. Frazier going to make a bit enough for it. It is McKinney, Elliott, Hughes, and Frazier. Frazier around on his own will bring out the caution. Checking out the replay.
Single file, 1st through 10th, ready to go back to green flag. Racing off of turn 4 this time by the youngster McKinney, doing a great job.
Here they come, and here we go. 2 and 6 to go.
Single file down into turn 1. Bobby Lauder shoots to the highlight, trying to find a way around the 37 of Dunick. Here comes Squidward Michael. Landry to the inside of the 7 of Dennis Zimmerman down into turn 3. Landry trying to move into the 4th position.
Good field of cars, a very fast feature coming up later. Leader's not your leader anymore. Over his time. That will make the battle between the 4 and the 34. McKinney notices he's over his time, gets high, wide, and handsome, letting the field go by.
Tony Elliott, now your race leader. The 34 of Mark Hughes rockets off turn 2 to the high line. Side by side into turn 3.
5 and 3 to go. This time by 3 to go. Hughes battling the high line now. Going to try and slingshot to the low line. Mark Hughes going to make the bend to the inside, and he will go to the lead. 2 to go. Here comes Squidward. Michael Landry to the high line on to Elliott.
Hughes, now your race leader. Elliott trying to hold off the 13 of Landry. Here comes the number 9 of Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer. Josh Dunick now looks to the inside of Engelmeyer off turn 2. Your fast qualifier now running 5th.
White flag into the air, Kermit the Frog. Your leader, Mark Hughes. Finishing in 5th will be the 37 of Dunick, 4th to Landry, 3rd to Engelmeyer, 2nd to Elliott. Picking up the win out of Mentone, Indiana, like father, like son. Good night for the Hughes team.
What a great night to be a Mentone driver, picking up the fast heat in the Scott's Computer World Mini Stock Division. Driver of the 34, Mark Hughes. Mark is sponsored by Jeffrey Auto Sales, Manley Graphics, his wife, Victory by Design Chassis, Seward Photography, Stock Car Extreme, and the Sweet Corn Express.
Happy birthday to Mike, Sherry, and Heather from all the crew in 1 and 2. Again, any more $1 hollers, birthdays, anniversaries, well wishes, just to say hi to somebody. For $1, we'll do that for you. Here is your lineup for heat numero dos. On the pole, the number 9 of Cody Zimmerman.
On the outside, driving car number 31, that's Craig Johnson.
Inside the second row, the 89 of Marcus Vitale.
On the outside, the rookie driver of the 72, that's David Rosenberry.
The 599 of Hollywood, Eric Kaiser.
On the outside, the 4J of Josh Elliott.
The number 1 machinist, Cameron Lindlag.
To his right door, the 03 of BJ Blair.
And out back, the number 6, that's Christy Zimmerman. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, getting ready to go 8 laps. Mr. Finley, Kevin Grubb did not make the call. We will go without him.
Keep an eye on the number 1 of Lindlag. Lindlag out of Fort Wayne makes his first trip down in 2012. Going to compete with the new Paris regulars. Lindlag, a normal up around the Bearfield Speedway area, as well as racing at Angola.
Hey, Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake, come up here. Here they go.
Cody Zimmerman and Craig Johnson going to bring them to green off turn 4 this time by.
We are racing.
The youngster, Cody Zimmerman.
And the Ham Squad special. Going to go door to door, wheel to wheel, tire to tire, bumper to bumper.
Cody Zimmerman, your early race leader into turn 3. Keep an eye on the rookie driver, David Rosenberry, running the high line.
3 wide into 1 into 2, beating, banging, slicing, dicing, 3 wide again. Christy Zimmerman tried holding them 3 wide, couldn't get her done. 2 and 6 to go for Cody Zimmerman, your leader.
Craig Johnson holds down the second spot, but here comes the 599 of Eric Kaiser.
Hollywood trying to look to the inside on the ham bone. He'll get the run.
Marcus Vitale and Josh Elliott battling for the 4th spot. Christy Zimmerman goes around down in turn 3 and 4. Caution coming out, a little bit of dirt probably on the speedway. Christy Zimmerman going to get her turned around and face in the right direction. Next time by, we'll be back to racing in heat number 2 of your Scott's Computer World Mini Stocks. Young Cody Zimmerman trying to pick up another heat race win, but he's got the savvy veteran of Eric Kaiser behind him. Back to racing, Zimmerman trying to hold off the challenge of Kaiser off turn 2. Kaiser looks to the inside, but not going to be able to get it done. Down into 3, he charges hard, door to door. Into 3, off of 4, new race leader, Hollywood, Eric Kaiser. Josh Elliott, all sorts of loose down in turn 2. Here comes Marcus Vitale for the 3rd spot. Halfway up, halfway home, this time by. The Eastender, Cameron Lindlag, in the number 1 on the high line, looking for more out back, trying to find his way to mid-pack. The 599 of Eric Kaiser is speeding away, and that is what he's just doing, speeding. He was caught speeding. Caution coming out for the 72 of Rosenberry. That caution was strike 2. One more to go, and this one will be checkered flag. Cody Zimmerman, your race leader. Marcus Vitale currently running second. Third to the 4J of Josh Elliott. Cameron Lindlag holding down fourth. Back to green flag racing. Marcus Vitale a little loose down into one. Josh Elliott unable. Caution, checkered finish coming out. Three cautions, the checkered coming out. Pulling into victory lane, picking up the heat race win. Put your hands together for the number 9 of Cody Zimmerman. Your Scott's Computer World Mini Stock Heat Race number 3 going to look like this. On the inside of the front row, the 29 of Fumar Philip Moore. On the outside, the 41 of Ben Cooper. Second row inside, the 39 of Angie Baker. To her right door, the 47 of Louis Davis. Third row inside, the number 19 of Eric Jernigan. And on the outside, the 37 of the Buck Stop, Shannon Buck. Fourth row inside, the 45 of Kyle Sexton. To his right door, the 49 of Paul Davis. Rounding out your field, the 15 of Corey Bowen and the 82 of Jeremiah Wolf. 10 cars, 8 laps to distance in heat race number 3. Next time by, Randy Niles setting them on their final pace lap. We'll be racing in heat race number 3, 8 laps the distance. Here they come and here they go. Green flag. Your early race leader, the 29 of Philip Moore. Here comes the 47 of Louis Davis to the inside of the 41 of Ben Cooper. Shannon Buck charges to the front in the 37. Here comes the 19 of Eric Jernigan to the high line. Shannon Buck, high, wide, and handsome down in turn 1 and 2. Now to the outside of the 41 to Ben Cooper for the third spot. Here comes Paul Davis. Nearly 3 wide in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Leaders, not your leader. Philip Moore under his time. The new race leader will be the 47, now doing battle with the 37 of Shannon Buck. Caution coming out for the 41 of Ben Cooper. Cooper goes around in the Bulldog Construction Special. Facts and figures on Philip Moore. Moore qualified in today at a 20.563. Obviously having problems We clocked him in the lead at an 18.362 and an 18.096. So Philip Moore way under his time. He'll go to the back of the pack. 2 laps are in, 6 to go. Your race leader is the 47 of Lewis Davis. Second to the 37 of the Buck Stop, Shannon Buck. Third, the 49 of Paul Davis. Angie Baker holds down the 4 spot. And Corey Bowen rounds out your top 5. Davis sets a nice slow pace into turn 3. 3 cars ready to rock and roll. Off of turn 4, this time by Randy Niles gives them the green. We're back to racing.
The
Buck
Kentucky
Shannon Buck wasting no time. Goes to the highlight. Davis ducks under Buck. Davis now contends for the second spot. Meanwhile, Buck has more. He wants the race lead. Buck into turn 3. Nearly 3 wide. Off of turn 4. 3 wide down the billboard. Shannon Buck, your race leader. Now here comes Paul Davis. Each driver swapping spots. Davis leads. Here comes Buck. Corey Bowens moved himself into 4th. Heavy smoke from Shannon Buck down in turn 3 and 4. Paul Davis continues to lead off of turn 2. Shannon Buck again challenges for the race lead down into turn 1, side by side. Here comes Corey Bowen. Bowen now challenging for the 3rd spot. Black flag coming out for the 37 of Shannon Buck as well as the 29 of Fumar Philip Moore. Both cars smoking heavily. One more time around. Paul Davis, your race leader, brings it to the stripe this time by. Checkered flag comes out. Coming home 5th, the 19 of Eric Jernigan. 4th to the 39 of Angie Baker. 3rd to the 15 of Corey Bowen. 2nd to the 47 of Lewis Davis. Picking up the heat race win. Put your hands together, race fans, for the number 49 of Paul Davis. Sponsoring Paul Davis are R&D Painting, Nav Steel, and Marcus and Ashley Vitale.
Here they come, and here we go. 15 laps. The distance. Chilcutt trying to hold off Dennis. And double. Fernie, Huffman, and Stemus, your field. Almost 3 wide. 3 wide down the Billboard back straightaway. Fernie tries to muscle his way up on the double. Double trying to hold on. 2 and 13 to go for Chilcutt. These guys really slicing and dicing it out. Here comes Trouble to the inside of Chilcutt. Trouble gonna get the run. That's gonna open up the door for Fernie. Fernie gonna battle his way in. Here comes Huffman. Huffman now gonna make a move as well. Fernie like a rocket to the high line. 4 laps and 11 to go. Eight in, 7 laps to go this time by. Double, Fernie and Huffman. 1, 2, 3. Dennis and Steamus, your top 5. And 5 to go this time by. 5 laps to go. It is still double. Fernie, Huffman, Steamus now to 4th. 3 to go this time by. Fernie to the lead by a bumper. Here comes double back to the inside. This thing is far from over. 2 to go this time by. Fernie and double waging a heck of a battle out front. 2 to go. White flag onto the speedway. 3-car battle for the win. Huffman, 3rd. Fernie, 2nd. Double your leader. Trade a little bit of paint into 1 out of 2. Drag race down your Billboard back straightaway. Late models, year up. Late models, year up. 5th to Chilcutt, 4th to Steamus, 3rd to Huffman, 2nd to Fernie. The Schischler Trucking S&S Racing number 02 to Victory Lane. How about a hand for James Double? Race fans, you see them lined up right here behind us on the start-finish line. 77 laps the distance, and I'm a man of tricks. So here it is. What do you race fans think about bringing back Madhouse restarts? We are going to do the Madhouse restarts tonight in memory of Pat Riley. Here is your starting lineup for the Pat Riley Memorial. On the pole driving the STP Racing, Fireside Tap and Grill, Wawasee Bull, Joe's Ice Cream Shop, number 20, your heat winner. How about it for Cy Sharp? To his right door in the Maynard Fabricating and Trailer Sales, Jenny and Brandon Maynard, own sponsor, number 23. How about it for the young man, Jacob Maynard? Second row onto the inside, the Howe Race Cars, Bristol Street Cafe, number 40 out of Elkhart, Indiana. How about it for little Donnie Klotz? On to the outside, the Pro Finish Paint and Body, Right Choice Foods, Challenger Door, Clip Auto Supply, Flawless Race Cars, number 32. How about it for Josh Summers? On the inside of the third row, the CNF Race Machine, Elkhart Race Supply, Metal Man, number 68. How about a hand for Mark Vance Jr.? To his right door, driving the Town and Country Auto Sales, Whitman Auto Sales, Heine's Back Bar, number 89, your rookie contender. How about it for TK Whitman? Driving the Klotz Synthetic Lubricants, Extreme Racing, Rob Chaco, number 61. How about a hand for Travis Slima? The Brandon and Jenny Maynard, Mom and Dad Maynard Trailer and Fabricating Sales, Rocket Fabrication, number 88. How about a hand for Dirty D, Andrew DeVries? The First Choice Auto Body, Amor Automotive, Whitman Auto Sales, number 9. How about a hand for Kenny Whitman? The Ryman Design, Performance Technology Quality Driveway, www.CoreyRyman.com, number 27. How about it for Corey Ryman? The Mowers Well Service, Advanced Property, Dan Barry Insurance, number 32X. How about it for Corey Pretzler? The Fleet Automotive Service, Complete Automotive Repair, Allers Precision Lawn Care, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Powell Custom Homes, number 5. How about it for Eddie Santora? The Klotz Lubricants, Holly's Auto Salvage, STP Racing, Wawasee Bull Beat, and Estill Fireside Tap and Grill, Joe's Ice Cream Shop, number 20 out for Lurch Bryce Schaefer. Making his return after many years. This is the Buddy Eugene and Claudia sponsor, number 25. The only car race with Pat Riley back in the day. I need everybody to make some noise for Bud Van Scoit. 14 cars getting set, getting ready to go. 77 laps. While it's quiet, New Paris Speedway, they can hear you. This one's for Pat Riley. Are you ready to go racing? The driver said that was horrible. We can do better than that. I said New Paris Speedway. Are you ready to go racing? That is better. We are set. We are ready to go. 14 cars getting set and ready to go. We are getting ready to let them loose for a scuff session. get some heat built up in the tires, get things set and ready to go. We are going to go 77 fast and furious, hard charging laps. Madhouse restart, 77 laps, Pat Riley style here tonight. We're going to scuff them up, scuff them down.
Gonna let them warm the motors up just a little bit, clean the tires off, and get ready to go racing for 77 laps at tonight's Pat Riley Memorial.
Will you remember me? Let your life pass you by. Weep not for memories. Remember the time that we had. Them slip away from us when things got bad. Clearly I first saw you smiling in the sun. You feel your warmth upon me. Won't be the one. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by.
This time by New Paris Speedway, rise to your feet. It is the wave lap. I want everybody on your feet in memory of Pat Riley. 77 laps. Flip your bics, wave your hats, your hands, your hankies. Say good luck, guys, good racing, and God bless you, Pat Riley.
Feel so much, we cannot say a word. We are screaming inside. Can't be
Here we go. We are going 77 laps. Thank you to Devin and Mary Heimbaugh, all the family, for being on hand tonight. Madhouse style. Cars are going to get one more lap next time by. Matt's going to put them on their final pace lap. Jameson, we've got a lot of good guys here to remember Pat Riley, a lot of rookies, and Bud Van Scoy tailing our field tonight. Definitely going to be a good show.
Should be a great race. 77 laps the distance in the loving memory of the gentle giant, Pat Riley. What a great competitor he was here. He was willing to lend a hand to each and every competitor here at the New Paris Speedway.
Our Grand Marshal for tonight's events, Mr. Devin Heimbaugh. Got to be a little bit of different view for him on top of the flag stand, not behind the wheel of a race car. He's going to bring your field to green next time by. You guys better sit back, hold on tight. They're going to go full throttle. Devin Heimba on top of the flag stand. He is looking over your field. Lights off down the back straightaway. Devin checks him up, checks him out. Good start. He throws the green. We're racing.
Cy Sharp, your early race leader, but fighting back on the outside. The youngster, the Maynard in the 23 car.
Door to door, wheel to wheel, gonna clock in lap 176 to go. Your leader is gonna be Sharp at the line. Maynard, Klotz, Summers, and Vance, your top 5. Seals shaking them up, shaking them out. Here comes little Donnie Klotz. Klotz trying to make the move up, trying the inside groove. Mark Vance gonna try the inside as well.
Several cars slicing and dicing on the inside early. Young Jacob Maynard running his first late model race here at the New Paris Speedway. 3 wide down the billboard backstretch into turn 3. Maynard doesn't back out. Car in the middle, hard down to the inside. Mark Vance is collected.
Caution flag out on the lap.
Race fans, please
On
back
lap
away
number
from
2.
the fence. Again, race fans, please stay back away from the fence. The engines in these cars are very hot, and you never know what could happen. So please back away from the fence down in turn number 4.
Cone will be shown to your field next time by. It'll go on the front straightaway. Here's quickly how it works. Drivers will get to choose whether they want the inside or the outside. Say the first 3 or 4 guys stay to the inside. 5th place could become 2nd place. Cone coming on to the front straightaway. See if anybody will be brave enough to go to the high line. So far, they're told to choose right before the cone. TK Whitman will go high. Kenny Whitman will go high. Eddie Santora. So we've got TK, Kenny, and Eddie. Everybody else to the inside. Jameson, that's going to shake it up a little bit.
Still real early in the race, 2 laps in, 75 more to go. Donnie Klotz and TK Whitman will be your front row. Jacob Maynard and Kenny Whitman in the 2nd row. Travis Slayball and Ed Santora in the 3rd row.
Here we come, Whitman, Klotz, Maynard, and Whitman, Slayby and Santora. Single file there on out. Green flag is up and out. We are racing.
Clearly into the race lead, the number 40 of Donnie Klotz. Maynard on the inside works the 89 of TK Whitman for the 2nd position.
Gonna clock in lap 374 to go at the stripe. Klotz, Whitman, and Maynard your top 4. Slayby to 5th. Caution going to come out as Jacob Maynard goes around. Cone is out. Jameson last time. We saw the Whitmans and Santora high. You think we got any takers this time?
One of the Whitmans going to gamble, I'm sure, and go to the high line. Eddie Santora, not much to lose. He might try it also.
Here they come. TK's thinking about it. He stays low, and Kenny will go high. Travis will go high. Josh Summers will go high. Everybody else low, so we will get them lined back up. Summers going to go from deep in the field, 9th to 6th. He's going to pick up quite a bit on this one as we go 1 lap indicator. Klotz, Whitman, Slaybaugh, Santora, Summers, DeVries, Pressler, Ryman, Vance, Maynard, and Van Scoit. Sharp and Schaefer out of this one. Here they come. Here we go. Good start. We're racing again.
Klotz pushes up a little off 4. Kenny Whitman door-to-door into turn 1.
Kenny Whitman tries to get around Donnie Klotz. Not able to make the run on the outside quite yet. TK to third. Slaybaugh, Santora battle it out for fourth and fifth.
Whitman looked low, now he looks high. The number 9 of the Pretty Boy trying to find a way around the 40. A little Donnie for the lead.
Klotz, Whitman, Santora, Slaybaugh, Summers. Summers tries to get to the inside of Slaybaugh, not able to do it quite yet. We're going to clock in lap 6, 71 to go, 71 to go this time by.
Kenny Whitman all over the back of the 40s like stuck to glue. Whitman trying to find a way to the number 1 spot. Little Donnie holding his own.
Bud Van Scoy going to go a lap down early. First time that car has been out in about 6 years. Easily letting everybody go to the high line, staying out of the way on the low line. 8 laps in for Klotz, Whitman, Santora, Slaybaugh, Summers, DeVries, Pressler, Maynard, Vance, and Maynard.
Single file, the field moves their way around the 25 of Van Scoy.
Klotz and Whitman, 1 and 2. Whitman and Santora, 3 and 4. 5 to Slaybaugh.
Pressler looks to the inside of the 88 of DeVries into turn 3.
DeVries going to give him room and let him go. Still nose to tail all the way around the racing surface. Not a lot of passing early on. Looks like Madhouse will be the biggest factor tonight as we clock in lap 11.
Kenny Whitman appears to have the stronger car. He looks to the inside off at turn 2, but backs out into 3. Several drivers buying their time. This is a 77-lap race. Madhouse restarts. Anything could happen.
Klotz trying to hold off Whitman and Whitman. As they work around slower traffic, Santora going to dive to the inside of TK. 3 wide into 3. Make a little bit of contact, but everybody keeps it clean and green. Santora still working on the back bumper, and TK Whitman unable to make the move. Single file, still Jamison all the way around the hottest quarter mile.
Quite a few battles. Kenny Whitman trying to find a way around the 40. Meanwhile, the 5 of Santora continues to lurk the 89 of TK Whitman. Further back, Pressler now looks to the inside of Summers down into 3.
Summers slides up a little bit. Pressler with the advantage onto the inside. Put the 32X around the 32 for 6. Whitman look to the high side. Still looks, give a little bump and run, but not able to make a run on him. 60 laps to go, 60 to go.
Whitman really hasn't backed down. He continues to pursue the back bumper of the 40 and trying to find a way around little Donnie Klotz.
Klotz, Whitman, Santora, Slaybaugh. 6th to Pressler, 7th to Summers, 8th to Vries, 9th to Ryman, 10th to Vance. We have 19 of our scheduled 77 laps in the books.
Kenny Whitman has been all over the 40 of Klotz like butter on bread. He's trying to find a way around the 40 for the race lead.
Whitman all over the back bumper, not able to make a run on the Klotz yet. Again, bumper tag out of 2. Whitman trying his hardest to get a line.
Something happening to the 61 of Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh checked up on the backstretch. Loses a couple spots now down in turn 1 and 2.
That will move Pressler to 5th, Summers to 6th. Top 4 still pretty much nose to tail onto this one. Klotz trying to hold off Kenny Whitman, TK Whitman, and Eddie Santora.
Even with all the bumping and banging up front, Donnie Klotz able to hold Kenny Whitman at bay. Single file, 1st through 10th.
Whitman tries to get on to Klotz, not going to make a move on him. Eddie Santora loses about a car length, and now he's got Pressler hot in pursuit. Going to work around lap traffic again on lap 25. 25 and 52 to go.
One of your biggest movers so far, the 32X, last year's points champion right here in the late model division. Corey Pressler has made it to 5th.
Whitman looks to the inside, not able to capitalize again. Jacob Maynard will head to the pits onto this one on lap 26. Tough break for the 23 of Maynard.
Your race remains single file. Kenny Whitman still all over the 40 of little Donnie Klotz, trying to find a way to the front.
The heavy Chevy of Bud Vanskoy may be headed to the house. Appreciate Bud for coming out tonight. He's going to take the 25 to the pits.
28 laps, or quite a few laps for the Budman. Summers, all sorts of loose spins down in turn 1.
Cone onto the speedway. Be interesting to see if either Whitman will go to the high side onto this one. 29 laps are in the book. Kenny Whitman will go high. Corey Pressler will go high. Everybody else low. Very interesting strategy for everybody else. Corey Pressler able to pick up a couple of spots. Very interesting. White flag going to come out this time by. Madhouse restart. Klotz, Whitman, Pressler, Santora. Your top 5.
Here they come, and here they go. Back to green flag racing. Little Donnie quick to the jump. Whitman going to try to fight back on the outside line. Down the billboard, backstretch into turn 3.
Going to go door to door. Whitman by a bumper. Klotz fights back. Klotz going to lead him around yet again.
Kenny slips back, contact down into turn number 1. TK into the side of the 32X of Pressler.
Everybody able to keep it clean and green as we clock in lap 31. 31 in the books, 46 to go.
Corey Ryman further back in the back of the pack, trying to make his way around the 68 of Mark Vance on the outside line.
Klotz, Whitman, Pressler, Whitman, Santora. Your top 5, Slaba 6th, DeVries 7th, Vance 8th, Ryman 9th.
Whitman continues to hustle the back of the 40. Meanwhile, the 32X of Corey Pressler has now found himself to 3rd. TK Whitman in 4th, and Ed Santora rounds out your top 5.
Ryman now to the inside of Vance, deep in the field for 8th. Move Ryman, rocket up another spot onto this one. Now we're single file again as we clock in lap 35, nearing the halfway mark of this one. Klotz doing a good job out front. Whitman not able to make work of him. Pressler in the hunt as well. TK Whitman, the rookie, looking very stout in 4th. Santora, a nice looking hot rod to 5th in the 5.
Little Donnie continues to hustle the number 40 around the New Paris Speedway as your race leader. TK Whitman in fourth, trying to hold the 5 of Santora at bay.
Vance will now take the CNF Race Machine 68 to the pits. Halfway up, halfway home. 38 in, 37 to go this time by. Klotz, Whitman, Pressler, Whitman, Santora, Slaybaugh, DeVries, and Ryman. Your top 7.
Kenny Whitman gets a little impatient. Kenny Whitman gets into the back of the 40. Now he gets into the left rear quarter panel, and we continue on. Whitman pushes his way into the race lead. Corey Pressler seizes a moment. He also gets by the 40 for second.
Whitman, your leader. Pressler, Klotz, TK, and Eddie, your top 5. See if Pressler has anything for the 9 of Whitman tonight.
Kenny Whitman, your race leader. Corey Pressler trying to run him down in that second spot. Several cars back to Little Donnie. TK Whitman holding down the 4th spot. Eddie Santora looking to the inside of Whitman, down off of 2.
.43 in this time by 43 in, 34 to go for Whitman, Pressler, Klotz, Whitman, and Santora. Stretching them out all the way around the hottest quarter mile. Front 2 break away from the second group. So far, Whitman appears to be just about a tenth slower than Pressler, but Pressler not able to make work of him. Pressler, that lap again, the fastest car on the property. Closes in by 2 car lengths, but just not able to reel him in. Whitman just a little bit faster on that lap, as you can tell. Now gains about 4 car length advantage, Jamison.
This time by will have 30 laps to go. You gotta wonder, Tony, if Pressler's not just trying to keep his distance, but yet save his stuff. 77 laps is a long race. Pressler doing a great job trying to reel in the 9, but doesn't want to burn up his tires.
Absolutely correct. See how this one works out. You see Whitman pulls away by 4 car lengths, gathers it up, makes it a 2, and Pressler keeps digging deep and deep. See how it shakes down and shakes out.
Kenny Whitman had a lot of hard racing action with the 40 of Donnie Klotz throughout the early half of this race. Not sure how much abuse he put on the tires of the 9 car.
Fifty laps are in with 27 laps to go.
Pressler closes in the corners to about a car length to a car length and a half. Further back, Little Donnie's got company. The 89 of TK Whitman and the 5 of Santora close in on the 3rd spot. It's a 2-car breakaway for your race lead. Definitely different lines being run by both competitors. Whitman and Pressler running the same line down the front stretch, but Pressler staying much lower down the back stretch.
Pressler still a tenth off of Whitman's times. Trying to reel him in, just does not appear to have anything for him.
The back of the pack cars have caught the mid-pack cars. Now it's a big battle for the 3rd position.
The guys behind Klotz a little bit faster than he is, but he has the preferred low line. They're not able to do anything with them. Looks like maybe a tire up on Santora. Watch the smoke. Santora up out of the groove now. Not sure what happened to Eddie. Santora, tough break for him. I just mentioned the heavy smoke out of the back. He He will now take it to the pits. Tough break for the Complete Automotive Repair. Matto on Michigan driver heads to the house on lap 57.
That'll move the 88 of DeVries into the 5th position. TK Whitman still pursues the 40 of Little Donnie Klotz.
Klotz, one of the slowest cars on the speedway, but no one is able to make short work of him as he is running a great race and a great line on lap 59. Jamison, we're going to clock in 60, 17 to go this time by.
Pretty boy Kenny Whitman a little loose off turn 4 that time, but he still holds about a 4-car length advantage over the 32X of Corey Pressler.
Pressler runs right up by the wall to diamond it into the corner. He is able to gain momentum, but not able to close the gap. He's got 14 laps to get it done.
Battle for the 3rd position heating up. TK Whitman wants it. Little Donnie has it. The 89 looking for a way around the 40.
No battles really on the speedways. We're all spaced out by a car length. And then I say that, and Ryman going to close into the back of DeVries. Gives him a love tap, but isn't able to make a run on him. Ryman trying to work into the 5th position. .64 going to be in this time by Whitman, now by a quarter of a track over Pressler as they clock in 64 laps.
13 to go for your race leader, Kenny Whitman, with about 6 car lengths back to the 32 of Pressler. The 3rd position is now contested. The 89 of Whitman trying the inside of the 40. Not going to do it. Little Donnie holding him at bay.
Donnie a little bit loose, going to gather up 4 cars at his bumper. See if anybody can make a line around him as we clock in 66 laps.
Corey Ryman tries the high line. He's looking for a way around. If he can make it work, he's got 3 spots he can gain.
Not able to do it yet, falls back in line. See if he can make a run on him now. Goes to the high line again out of 2. Lot of momentum down the back straightaway, going into 3. Trying to make it stick onto the outside of Dirty D. Andrew DeVries. Not going to do it again.
An impressive run for Kenny Whitman. Whitman and Pressler nearly catching the back of the pack.
Will be interesting if they catch these lap cars on what will happen. Everybody racing hard. Ryman will now get in the 5th onto the high line.
Ryman made it work on the high line. DeVries dropped off twice inside of the racing surface.
Ryman now going to go to the high line onto Whitman. Corey Ryman, the man on a move, on a mission.
Ryman using the 40 as a pick car, keeping the bottom cars brake checking while he keeps rolling in the corner.
He will move into 4th by a bumper, put him by a half a car length. Five to go this time by 5 laps to go. Jamison, we may catch lap traffic. This could get exciting.
Corey Ryman drove in a little too hard down into 1, give a shot to the back of the 40. Ryman had to check up. Now the 89 of TK Whitman fights back on the inside for the 4th position.
Here we go into lap traffic. Slaybaugh racing to stay on the lead lap. May hold Whitman up. This could be interesting.
Ryman has cleared the 89 of Whitman. Now he works on the 40 for the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, the number 9 of Kenny Whitman trying to work around the 61 of Travis Slaybaugh.
2 to go this time by. Not sure if Pressler has anything left, even with the help of lap traffic.
Corey Ryman into the 3rd spot. Ryman clears the 40 of Little Donnie Klotz with 2 laps to go.
1 lap to go. Can Pressler do anything with him? Whitman drops off the inside apron. Watch him down the back straightaway. Jamison, here we come to the checkered flag.
Whitman looks to have him at bay. Pressler going to try one last shot. Not going to happen. Picking up the win and the Pat Riley Memorial will be the number 9 of the Pretty Boy, Kenny Whitman. Coming home 5th, the 89 of T.K. Whitman. 4th to the 40 of Little Donnie Klotz. 3rd to the 27 of Corey Ryman. 2nd to the 32X of Corey Pressler. Sending it trackside for your race winner.
He is up out of the car. Very excited, hanging out here with the High Boss. Come on over, Kenny. He got lost there. He's so hot, he didn't even know what he was doing. I tell you what, that was a pretty exciting 77 lapper. Definitely a warm one. Not too many cautions. Had to help you out a little bit. I know you know the Heimbaughs real well. It's got to be an honor to win this one tonight in memory of Pat Riley.
Yeah, it's an honor. This is great. I knew Pat Riley because my brother raced against him. He was a great guy. Those who didn't get to meet him, you missed a great man. But the Renegade Racing team is awesome. Let's hear it for them guys.
There you have it, race fans. Kenny, a stand-up guy tonight. Congratulations on this big win.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Coming home in 2nd will be the 32X. We'll go trace him down. He comes home saying, let me tell you the storyline. Almost every lap, you were quicker than that 9 car. A caution, you guys could have went door to door in the madhouse, and it would have shaken it up for you tonight, Corey.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit better race if I could have got a caution there at the end. I just heated the tires up trying to get to him. If I could have got next to him, we probably could have put on a pretty good race.
Definitely one of the more exciting races. What is your take here on the Madhouse restarts? Are you a fan of it, or are you not a fan of it?
I say we do it every week.
Me too, brother. One more time for Corey Pressler. Coming home in 3rd tonight. He used the outside to his advantage. That's why we call him the Ryman Rocket. He brings the 27 home 3rd. Real nice run for you tonight. Kind of dove to the pits early on. I'm sure you're making a little bit of an adjustment to get things better for you.
Yeah, the car really wasn't even that good tonight. So we were just kind of trying to hang on. I thought I was going to finish like 7th back there. But those guys were just duking it out so much. I think they burnt their stuff up faster than I did. So I think we had the best of the not good cars.
The best of the not good cars. What's your take on the longer runs, Corey? Are you a fan of the longer races, or do you like the short 40 lappers?
I like the longer ones. It seems to play in my favor because we really didn't even turn it on there till about 15 laps to go. So that the cards play better for me that way. So.
Absolutely. Coming home 3rd. How about a hand for the Performance Technology 27 of Corey Ryman? They put on a heck of a show tonight for you fans. How about a hand for all of our late model teams in memory of Pat Riley tonight? The Heimbaughs presenting some hardware to your top 3 tonight. Pro Motor Street Stocks are coming up next. No, check that. Pure Stocks. I just confused them all. Pure Stocks are up next. We'll get them lined up, set, ready to go. Now would be a good time to grab yourselves a Little Caesars pizza, frozen lemonade. What are you eating?
All right. Your lineup is set for the Pure Stock A main. On the inside of the front row, driving car number 28, that's Daniel Bowling.
To his right door, the 66 of Joey Fernie.
Second row inside, driving the 62, that's MJ Coretti.
27 of Kevin Whitmer.
Third row inside, the 22 of Daniel Odom.
Thank you. Outside of him will be the number 6 of Terry Elliott.
Fourth row inside the number 5 of Leapin' Lenny Davis.
Outside of him, the 32 of Spencer Wardinger.
Inside the 47 of the Bulldog, Gene Hughes.
To his right door will be the 07 of Brian Kaiser.
On the inside, the 77 of Caleb Woods.
Outside of him, the number 10 of Hollywood, Eric Kaiser.
Rounding out your field, driving the 78, that's Brandon Coretti. "13 cars making the call for 20 laps of pure stock A-Main Racing."
This time by everybody, flip your mix, wave your hats, your hands, even wave your grandmas. Say good luck, guys, and good racing. Hey, Jennifer Schischler or Nicole Rolston to the track tower, please.
Light is off. We're ready to go racing. The field is in turn 3 and coming off turn 4.
Here we come and here we go. We are racing. 20 laps the distance.
Three wide down the billboard backstretch. Kevin Whitmer in the middle. Now it's the 6 of Terry Elliott. Elliott on the move.
Slicing and dicing through this one. Coretti out of shape, able to gather it up. We are still 2 and 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead down the back straightaway.
Here comes Spencer Wardinger. Wardinger dives to the inside, moves himself into the 3rd spot. Your new race leader is the 6 of Terry Elliott. 2nd now to the 32 of Spencer Wardinger. 3rd to the 27 of Elvis, Kevin Whitmer.
Bowling way out of shape deep in the field. About collected everybody, able to keep it clean and green on lap 3.
Battle for the 4th position. Eric Kaiser and Brian Kaiser trying to find a way around the 5 of Leapin' Lenny Davis. Here comes the Bulldog getting into the mix.
Gene Hughes, Brian Kaiser making a little bit of contact, able to keep it clean and green. How about the run by Kevin Whitmer to 3rd? Here comes Spencer Wardinger to the high line. Earlier in the dash, Wardinger could not get around Elliott. Elliott tries to hold him off. 5 and 15 to go.
Wardinger with a nose on the outside of the 6 down into turn 1. Elliott tries to pull away down the backstretch. Left front flat on the 22 of Odom. Odom pulls to the inside, out of harm's way.
Elliott, Wardinger. Here comes Hollywood onto the outside of Kevin Whitmer. Hollywood trying to work his way up. Whitmer not giving up quite yet. 7 in the books this time by.
Wardinger now looks to the inside of Terry Elliott off turn 2. He'll get it done down the billboard backstretch.
Wardinger muscles his way by the 6 of Elliott. Wardinger, Elliott, and now Hollywood to 3rd.
A race for 5th. Gene Hughes looking to the inside of Lenny Davis as they head off of turn 2. Hollywood, Eric Kaiser on the high line. Elliott on the low line as they race off turn 2 for the 2nd position.
Kaiser will make a bid to second, Elliott to third at the halfway. Halfway up, halfway home.
Caleb Woods in the 77 has joined the front running group. Woods now makes his move to the inside of the 5 of Leapin Lenny Davis.
Hughes fifth, Whitmer fourth, Elliott third, Kaiser second. Wardinger out front by 2 car lengths. Hughes now going to go to the high line. Here comes Brian. Kaiser to the low line. That's your battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Kaiser going to try and work to the inside onto the Bulldog of Gene Hughes.
About a car length separating your race lead from the number 10 of Hollywood, Eric Kaiser. Gene Hughes continues to hang tough on the outside. Brian Kaiser, that is, on the inside. Hughes slips up. Here comes the 77 of Caleb Woods to move up a spot.
Kaiser to 5th, Whitmer to 4th. They try and chase down Elliott. 3 wide, almost out of 2. Thinks better of it, Jake Coretti. 5 laps to go this time by.
Your leaders worked around the lap traffic as they head down the front stretch. 5 laps to go this time by. Quite a battle further back in the pack. Several of the faster cars working around the lap traffic.
Here comes Caleb Woods to the inside of Brian Kaiser. Kaiser tries to work the high line. Woods drills Whitmer, and Whitmer will now go around. All right, your leader. Who's cheering on Spencer Wardinger? Who will cheer on Hollywood? What about Terry Elliott? Who's cheering on Brian Kaiser? And who's going to cheer on the Bulldog? 5 laps to sort it out, settle it up. Here we come. Jameson's bringing you to green.
Spencer Wardinger flat on the gas. Green flag. We're back to racing in your Pure Stock A main. Wardinger with about a car length advantage between him and the number 10 of Hollywood, Eric Kaiser.
Brian Kaiser works over the back bumper to Terry Elliott. He's going to make a bid to the inside. Can he make it stick? Bottoms it out in the corner. Elliott shuts the door. Kaiser going to look back to the inside.
Brian made his own hole, opened it up. Elliott slid up, but he wasn't able to seize the moment. Elliott holds the 3rd spot. Kaiser the 4th spot. Gene Hughes in 5th. Brian again down to the inside of the 6th of Terry Elliott off of turn 2. Here comes the Bulldog. Bulldog trying to move into the 4th position. Lenny Davis going to try to follow.
Brian Kaiser to 3rd. 2nd to Eric Kaiser. Wardinger still your leader. Wardinger, Kaiser, Hughes, and Elliott your top 5. White flag onto the speedway. 1, count 'em, 1 to go. Checkered flag out. 5th to Elliott. 4th to Hughes. 3rd to Brian Kaiser. 2nd to Eric Kaiser. With tonight's winning interview, we'll send it trackside to Sweet Corn, Jameson Corn.
Race fans, he's into victory lane. Window net is down. Picking up the Pure Stock A main tonight. Driver of the 32. Put your hands together for Spencer Wardinger. Spencer, you're starting to like victory lane. You've put the 32 here several times this year. The fans like you here. What do you think about tonight's race?
Well, it was a hard one. Definitely had to wait for Terry to, slip up a little bit, give me the spot. But other than that, it was a real good race, fun race. Felt Eric back there and knew I better kept it low and had fun.
Right down to the wire, Hollywood. Eric Kaiser was definitely hard charging, trying to find a way around the 32, but just didn't get it done tonight. Who are some of the people that help you find victory lane week in and week out, Spencer?
Well, Monty Tire, RC Sales and Leasing, my dad a lot. Rita Motor Company's helped us out a lot. Just all the family guys at the shop. Can't thank them enough.
Well, you've done a fine job, young man. Continue to have fun. We hope to see you back here week in and week out.
I'd like to be here.
Again, race fans, put your hands together for the 32 of Spencer Wardinger. Spencer doing a fine job tonight, wheeling the 32, bringing us to the front and picking up tonight's Pure Stock A-Main win.
Hey, Mike Wardinger. Get the homeowner Street Stock A feature. Greg, after 21 years, I love you even more. Love Mickey.
Here is tonight's starting lineup. On the pole, driving the number 50, that's Steady Eddie Hayes.
To his right door in car number 52, that's Steve Reed.
Inside the second row, the number 1 of Al Mauer, the seniors, or Terry Elliott, whichever.
On the outside, driving the 29, that's Austin Maynard.
Inside the third row, Al Mauer, the senior citizen.
And on the outside, the 28 of Floyd Wood.
Fourth row onto the inside is Rob Smith.
To his right door, driving car number 84, that's Mike Prescott.
Fifth row inside the number 5, the Shep Dog, Jason Shepard.
On the outside, the 32, he is Josh Summers.
Inside the sixth row, the 123 of Tony Lynch, the Spin Doctor.
On the outside, the number 17 of the bad boy, Bobby Schischler.
Out back, the 61 is Jason Slaba.
To his right door, his brother, Travis Slayball.
And your fastest qualifier on the day, two-time feature winner, that is the number 38 of Daryl Click. 15 cars, Adam Severy scheduled to start in the number 64. For the MBCK Racing team, had problems early on, unable to make the call. So we will go with 15 cars for 30 Fast Series hard charging laps. This time by Matt's waving at you while you wave at Matt. I meant the drivers. Everybody up. Flip your bicks, wave your hats, your hands, your t-shirts. Please leave your shoes on for safety. But wave whatever else you want as we go racing.
Just a Pro Motor Street Stock notable, Daryl Click, your fast qualifier in the 38, has won back-to-back features here in the Pro Motor Street Stock division.
Here they come, Matt Sparks. You ready to go racing? He's going to put them on their final pace lap. 15 cars, 15 stars. Going to go 30 laps. Pro Motor Street Stocks, presented, of course, by Pro Motor in Goshen, your one-stop shop for all things racing. Also do service on anything. Stop in and visit the folks. Doug Tarman and company at Pro Motor. Jameson's going to bring you to green.
Hayes and Reed. Front row. It's go time. Green flag. We're back to racing. Reed looking really sporty on the high line. Reed gonna pull off of turn 2 as your race leader. Hayes trouble down to the bottom, but he gets it going again. Austin Maynard, door-to-door battle for the second position.
Here they come. Hayes trying to hold off the young man of Austin Maynard. Reed, your leader. Hayes, Maynard. Second, third, Elliott and Smith, your top. Check that, Floyd Wood, your top 5.
Your race leader as we come to lap number 2, the 52 of Steve Reed. Maynard now clears Hayes off of turn 2. Move Austin Maynard to the 2 spot. Here comes Floyd Wood on the high line.
Watch the seniors sit. Oh, caution going to come out. 1 lap indicator given. It's Reed, Maynard, Wood, Maurer, and Smith, your top 5. Prescott, Shepard, Lynch, Summers, and Slaybaugh, your top 10.
2 laps in, 28 to go. Light is out. Lineup is set, and off of turn 4, we'll be back to green flag racing.
We are racing 2 and 28 to go. Maynard trying to make quick work of the 52, is not able to get her done. Here comes Floyd Wood trying to work around them both. The senior citizen Al Maurer in the mix as well.
Wood wasting no time, going to the top line. 1 lap back into the books. Maurer to the inside of the 28 of Wood. Caution coming out for debris on the racing surface.
Debris on the speedway, a big piece of metal in the groove over there by Gene Huffman. Here they come, here we go. 27 to go. Maynard onto the back bumper of Reed, trying to make a run on him. Maynard looks to the inside. Can he get her done? Backs out. Gonna bunch up the field into 3. Maynard tries to the low line once again. Maurer trying to get to the inside of Wood, not going to do it. Maynard now to the inside of Reed, thinks better of it. Gonna have 6 in this time by.
Reed, your race leader, but a battle for second. Floyd Wood on the high side. Austin Maynard on the low side.
Maynard dives to the inside again, just cannot get it done. Door-to-door hard charge racing as Prescott tries to battle up. Floyd Wood and Al Maurer trying to duke it out there for 3rd and 4th as well. 8 laps in, 22 to go.
Contact down into turn number 1. The 123 of Tony Lynch has something awry on the 123.
Tough break for Tony Lynch, a flat tire. He'll retire out good. Heads up driving by everybody else.
Problems for Floyd Wood over in turn 2. Wood goes around.
Still got a chance to get your $1. Hollers in. Head on over to the souvenir stand. Here we come. Reed, Maynard, Smith, Slaybaugh, Prescott. Your front 5 as we go to the green flag.
If you fell asleep under caution, we're back to green flag racing. Steve Reed, your race leader. Here comes Rob Smith. Smith trying to find a way around the 29. Meanwhile, Austin Maynard looks for the race lead.
Bobby Schischler tries to get to the inside of Prescott. He is there, and here comes Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh going to make his way around as well.
Schischler goes around down in 1 and 2.
Here we come. Here we go. Reed, Maynard, Smith, Slaybaugh. green flag is into the air. We are racing. 10 and 20 laps to go. Count them. 20 to go.
Jason Slayball goes to the high line, slips up a little bit. Brother Travis to the inside for the 4th position. Here comes fast qualifier Daryl Click. Meanwhile, Travis Slayball moves up into the 3rd spot inside Rob Smith.
Slayball trying to double dip. Get himself 2 spots onto that one. Click gonna follow him. Now Slayball goes right to the high line. 12 in this time by 18 to go.
Travis Slayball and Daryl Click trying to put on a school for these guys. If you bat an eye, they're going to be past you. Slayball now up on the high line, working around Maynard into 29. Now a battle for your race lead into turn 3 and off of turn 4. Can Steve Reed hold him at bay?
6-car battle, making a 7-car battle for 7 spots up front. Slayball and Click on the high line as is. Smith, Summers, Maynard, and Reed to the low line. 14 in.
Steve Reed continues to buy his time as your race leader, but Travis Slayball holding his own on the outside. Slayball with about half a car length advantage into 3. Reed pulls back door to door off of turn 4.
Halfway up, halfway home. Reed, Slayball, Maynard, and Click, Summers, and Smith. Good job by Steve Reed. Jameson out front. Summers now slides up a little bit. Jason Slayball going to make a bit back to the inside lane.
Reed definitely doing a good job on the bottom. Holding Slayball on the outside. A little bit of leaning on one another down in 1 and 2 off the billboard backstretch now.
Slayball did lead the last lap by a bumper. Who will lead this lap? Slayball going to hold on to the lead, barely onto the outside groove.
Too close to tell by the naked eye, so you look at the transponder. The transponder keeps saying that the 16 is your race leader. That time by Steve Reed by a nose. Lap after lap, door to door. Daryl Click has made his way to 3rd. He has sole possession. Click waiting to see which one of the front runners will make their bid for the race lead.
10 laps to go, this time by 10 to go.
The brother Slayball runs 5th, now looking to the outside of Austin Maynard for the 4th position. Travis going to gain the advantage down into turn 1. Coming to the stripe this time by caution, going to come out onto the speedway. Lineup is set. Next time by, we'll be back to green flag racing. Travis Slayball going to set the pace into turn 3 and off at turn 4. Back to racing. Daryl Click going to go to the high line, trying to make his move around Steve Reed in the 52 car. Click making quick work of him off of turn 2. Reed not wanting to give up, but Click clears him into turn 3. Here comes the bad boy Bobby Schisler to the inside of the 14 of Rob Smith. Click gonna try to run down the 16 of Slayball. Meanwhile, here comes the 61 of Jason Slayball on the outside. Battle for the 3rd position. Steve Reed wants it. Fighting hard on the inside. Jason Slayball on the outside. Slayball gains the advantage into turn 3. Here comes the bad boy, Bobby Schisler, shooting to the outside. Click, problems. Slowing down the front stretch. Contact with the 17 of Bobby Schisler. Caution coming out. Debris all over the speedway in turn 1 and 2. Daryl Click had problems down in turn 3 and 4, and down the front stretch he started moving down and collected the 17 of Bobby Schisler. Schisler now heavy right front damage. Next time by, we'll be back to Green Flag Racing. Little bit of a brake check on the backstretch. Travis Slaybaugh picks up the throttle. Green Flag, we're back to racing. The Slaybaugh brothers run 1 and 2. Steve Reed third, Austin Maynard fourth, Rob Smith fifth. Josh Summers looks to the inside of Smith for the fifth position. Nothing doing. Rob Smith now to the high line, trying to make his way around Austin Maynard for the fourth spot. This time by, we'll have 2 laps to go. Travis Slaybaugh, your race leader. Jason Slaybaugh running second. Steve Reed third. Austin Maynard fourth. Rob Smith fifth. Summers down to the inside trying to get past Rob Smith. Summers will lose it off at turn 2. Checkered flag flies for the 16 of Travis Slaybaugh. Second to the 61 of Jason Slaybaugh. Third to the 52 of Steve Reed. Fourth to the 29 of Austin Maynard. And coming home fifth, the 14 of Rob Smith. Cars off, drivers up and out. Put your hands together for driver Travis Slaybaugh. Travis, you pick up another street stock A main tonight. You had your hands full there for a while, but you made it through the field. You were a rocket out front, but your brother was all over you the last 5-6 laps.
Yeah, we've been wanting this for a long time, a 1-2 finish. I was just the lucky one tonight. You know, the brakes went my way instead of his, so it could have easily been the other way.
You had trouble early tonight. The car just wasn't working for you. You didn't qualify near as good as what you wanted to, but you got into the heat race. You got into an early race lead. You broke your time, give you a new time for the feature. You come out tonight and you put it on them.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed in my qualifying lap, and I don't like to start up front. I like to start in the back and win them. So we worked really hard to get the car better, and obviously it was.
Well, go ahead and give a shout out to some of the people that help you week in and week out, Travis.
I definitely got to thank Klotz Synthetic Lubricants, best lubricant on the market by far. Krieger Racing Engines, Creation Graphics. I got to thank Rob Chalk. Rob and Charity both own this car, and without them it wouldn't be possible.
Well, again, congratulations, Travis. You definitely had the 16 on a rail tonight. You pick up another Pro Motor Street Stock A main win tonight.
Here is tonight's starting lineup for the Scott's Computer World Mini Stocks. On the pole, driving the number 72, that's Drew Rosenberry.
On the outside, driving the 89, that's Marcus Vitale.
Second row to the inside, the 4J of Josh Elliott.
On the outside, the 03 of BJ Blair.
The number 1 machine inside the third row, welcome him, Cameron Lindley.
On the outside, driving the 6, that's Christy Zimmerman.
Brand new car for the number 7 of Dennis Zimmerman.
On the outside, the 4X of Tony Elliott.
The 34 machine, that is Kermit the Frog, Mark Hughes.
On the outside, the 69 of Eric Frazier.
The The 21 machine, that is Bobby Lauder.
To his right door, the 13 of Squidward, Michael Landry.
Multi-time track champion, the number 9. Welcome him back, gentlemen, Jim Engelmeyer.
On the outside, driving the 37 and fast qualifier, that's Josh Dunick.
Out back, the number 96, Ryan McKinney.
And the 599 of Hollywood, Eric Kaiser. Race fans, if you've got a Silverado pickup truck and you're parked behind the restrooms, please move it at once. Again, a Silverado pickup truck behind the restrooms. Please move it at once.
This time by, everybody's going to be up. Everybody's going to flip their bics, wave their hats, their hands, their hankies, and say good luck, guys and girls, and good racing. Hey, Ryman. Is Ryman down there somewhere? Hey, I do have this thing tonight. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that. White flag given to your field. Rosenberry, Vitale, Elliott Blair, Lindlag, Zimmerman. Elliott. Here they come. Here they go.
Rosenberry and Vitale lead us to green flag, racing off at turn 4.
Looking at 3 wide right off the bat on lap number 1. Your leader, Rosenberry, Vitale, Elliott Blair, Lindlag, Zimmerman. Hughes on the move up as well. Engelmeyer, we're going to make a little bit of contact deep in the field. Everybody keeps it clean and green.
Battle for the race lead. 4J to the inside of the 72 of Rosenberry down the billboard backstretch. The newcomer, the number 1 of Cameron Lindlag, moving his way to the front.
Eric Frazier trying to work up onto the high line in the 69 machine. He's trying to make a bit up in about the top 7 or 8. Here comes Bobby Lauder back to the inside. 3 in, 17 to go.
Several cars slicing and dicing in the front, making it hard for the faster cars to move on up. Dennis Zimmerman makes his bid into the 5th position. Now he looks to the inside of the 89 of Marcus Vitale. Several of your front cars stacked up 2 by 2, making it hard for some of these guys to find a way around. 3 wide down into turn 3. Frazier on the inside now. Moves to the inside of the 34 of Mark Hughes. Frazier and Hughes race off at turn 2. 3 wide down the billboard backstretch. What a great move. Both competitors move to the inside of the 89 of Marcus Vitale and move on up. Here comes Zimmerman on the high line. Zimmerman making his bid for the 2nd position. Hughes on the outside of Lindlag. Here comes Squidward, high, wide, and handsome, way out by the wall. Squidward trying to make a move to the top 5.
7 laps in, 13 to go for Elliott, Zimmerman, and Rosenberry. Hughes, Landry, Lindlag, and Frazier. Here comes Squidward to the inside. Tries 3 wide, thinks better of it.
Great move on Squidward to back out into turn 3, give his racing partners some room. Squidward now 3 wide to the inside. Rosenberry in the middle. Frazier hung out to dry.
Lindlag trying to move the 1 car up. Here comes Dunick and Engelmeyer trying to work their way up. 9 and 11 to go this time by.
3 of your faster cars now working the 4J of Josh Elliott. Elliott has the race lead. Zimmerman wants it. Here comes Landry and Hughes.
Frazier now to the inside. He'll make a bit to 6th. Dunick tries to follow onto the inside of Rosenberry. Halfway up, halfway home.
You got a new race leader, the 7 of Dennis Zimmerman. Zimmerman, your new race leader. Here comes Squidward Michael Landry in tow for 2nd.
Zimmerman and Landry, Elliott, Hughes. Here comes Frazier. Frazier onto the outside of Lindlag. That's the battle for 5th. 11 and 9 to go.
Zimmerman and Landry have cleared the 4J. Hughes is struggling to get around the 4 on the outside. Meanwhile, Eric Frazier has moved to the 5th position.
Engelmeyer finally clears Rosenberry and sets his sight on the front. Problems from Gentleman Jim in the corner. Tough break for him as he loses a little bit of momentum.
Squidward Michael Landry now stalks the inside, left rear of the number 7 of Dennis Zimmerman. Landry trying to find a way around. Will shoot to the inside off of turn 4, but Zimmerman will throw the block.
A lot of contact between Hughes, Frazier, and Elliott.
Frazier on the high side trying to find a way around the 4J. He'll take a shot at it now. Hughes trying to stay in the battle for the 3rd spot. Landry again looks to the high line for Zimmerman down the billboard backstretch. Elliott not giving up as he charges hard back to the inside of Frazier, trying to hold down the 3rd position. Quite a battle back behind the top 5. Cameron Lindlag currently holds down 6th, but Bobby Lauder drives to the inside. Hughes gets a little loose, backs up to the other remaining cars.
It is Zimmerman and Landry, 1 and 2. Dennis Zimmerman, your leader, going to clock in. Lap 17, 3 to go. Landry tries everything to get around him, not able to do it. Frazier trying to reel him in the 69 machine. Elliott to 4th, Hughes to 5th, Bobby Lauder to 6th, Engelmeyer 7th, Lindlag 8th, 9th to Dunick, and 10th to Rosenberry. 2 laps to go this time by.
Zimmerman is your race leader. Squidward trying to find a way around. Frazier trying to join him at the front of the field, but he's running out of laps.
White flag going to be on to the speedway this time by. 1 lap to go for Zimmerman. Caution is now out.
Ryan McKinney loops it around at the end of the front stretch. McKinney will be the call for the caution.
Now would be a good time to get Elephant Ear some donuts. Jamison, isn't now a great time for an Elephant Ear a donut?
Sounds good. We're set, ready to go. Back to racing next time by.
Here we come, 2 laps to go.
Dennis Zimmerman brings us back to green flag racing. It's an all-out shootout. We're going to have a green, a white, and a checkered. Michael Landry trying to find a way around for the top spot. Meanwhile, Frazier trying to make his way into the mix.
Here comes Eric Frazier to the high line. Far from over with a lap to go on this one.
Hughes going to make his bid for the 4th spot. Trying again on the high line around the 4J of Josh Elliott. Coming to the stripe this time by. Keep an eye on him. Little bump and run. Squidward can't get it done. Bringing home the win, the 7 of Zimmerman.
Into victory lane. This will be scored as his first official A feature win. He won one before. The first words I said were, "Don't forget Tech." You bought a new car. You came to hot lap it on Thursday. You sat here in the rain with me. Didn't get a hot lap it. Boy, oh boy, Dennis, you got to be happy after everything you've been through to bring the 7 car to victory lane tonight.
Yeah, I'm very happy. We couldn't hot lap Thursday. I didn't know what the heck this car was going to do. We stopped at Mottville, got a couple laps with radials, but it ain't going to tell you nothing there. I got to thank my dad and my mom. They do it all.
Definitely a lot of support. This is a family affair for you. Your wife Christy's out here, your boy Cody. The whole family comes out to cheer you on.
Yeah, without them, I have nothing.
There you have it, race fans. We'll let him celebrate. How about a hand for Dennis Zimmerman?
Half off all remaining food at the concession stand. Half off all remaining food.
Lineup now set. Your mini stock B main. On the front row, the 39 of Angie Baker. To her right door, the 19 of Eric Jernigan. Second row, the 47 of Louis Davis. And the 45 of Kyle Sexton. Third row, the 37 of Shannon Buck and the 15 of Corey Bowen. Fourth row, the 49 of Paul Davis and the 9 of Cody Zimmerman. Fifth row, the 31 of Craig Johnson and the 14 of Mr. Friendly Kevin Grubb. Sixth row, the 2 of Kurt Grubb and the 82 of Jeremiah Wolf. Rounding out the field, the 29 of Philip Moore. This time by, we'll set him on our final pace lap. Baker and Jernigan going to bring them to green this time by. Green flag, we are racing. Eric Jernigan going to try to make his bid for the top spot from the outside lane. Angie Baker holds down second. Caution coming out for the 82 of Jeremiah Wolf. Baker and Jernigan are going to try it one more time. Green flag. Lewis Davis to the inside, 3 wide, right on the start. Jernigan going to clear the field. Eric Jernigan, your early race leader. Lewis Davis second. Angie Baker holding down third. Kyle Sexton running on the high line. Quite a battle for the third spot. 3 wide, 4 wide. Cody Zimmerman up on 2 wheels into the side.
Well, it looks like we got about an everybody pile up. Most of them able to skid away scot-free. Here we come, Jameson, here we go! 14 to go for Jernigan.
Randy Niles puts them on. Green flag racing. Jernigan, your race leader. Lewis Davis second. 3 wide down in turn 1. 3 wide down the Billboard backstretch. Mini stock racing at its finest. Kurt Grubb coming to the front in a hurry. Kevin Grubb slicing and dicing through the middle. Your race leader still the 19 of Jernigan. Here comes the 2 of Kurt Grubb. Kurt Grubb moves the 2 into the race lead. Eric Jernigan running second. Here comes the 14 of Kevin Grubb. Shannon Buck in the 37 and Craig Johnson in the 31 trying to make their way around Lewis Davis to move into the top 5. Problems for Kevin Grubb. Grubb up and smoke down in turn 1 and 2. Grubby fills up the cockpit with smoke at the end of the front stretch and comes to a rest in the infield. Travis Slayball to the track tower, please. Travis Slayball to the track tower. Back to Green Flag Racing. Lewis Davis to the inside of the 31 of Craig Johnson. Craig Johnson back to the inside of Lewis Davis. The battle is on for the 4th position. Here comes the 9 of Cody Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to make his way around the 49 of Paul Davis. Battle for your race lead. The 19 of Eric Jernigan passes the 2 of Kurt Grubb. Caution coming out.
Here we come and here we go. We are back to Green Flag Racing and the mini stock B main. Grubb, Jernigan, Buck, Hambone, and the Kentucky Wildcat, your 5.
Hambone, Craig Johnson looking to the inside of the 37 of Shannon Buck for the 3rd position. Johnson into the 3rd spot. Buck back to 4th. Louis Davis holding down 5th. This time by Randy Niles will show him 5 laps to go. Hambone, Craig Johnson now looks to the inside of Jernigan down the Billboard backstretch for the 2nd position. Door to door through 3 and off of 4. Give the spot to Johnson. Craig Johnson coming to the front and in a hurry. Trying to run down your race leader, the 2 of Kurt Grubb. This time by 2 laps to go. Johnson going to work on the 2 of Grubb for the race lead. Moving into the top 5, the number 9 of Cody Zimmerman. Hambone, Craig Johnson, door to door with the number 2 of Kurt Grubb for your race lead. Johnson pulls Grubb down the Billboard backstretch. Johnson, now your race leader into turn 3. Picking up the B feature win, the number 31 of Hambone, Craig Johnson. Coming home 5th, the 37 of Shannon Buck. 4th to the number 9 of Cody Zimmerman. 3rd to the 19 of Eric Jernigan. 2nd to the 14 of Kurt Grubb. Sending it down trackside for your race winner.
He doesn't have a hat. Nobody cares. Get out. Here he comes up behind the car, picking up the B-Feature win. Made his move at the end. He is Craig Johnson. Craig, you've been digging deep. Keep going over your time, but tonight you waited patiently and you made your way to the front.
I wasn't losing this race.
You've been trying hard all year to win one. How's it feel to be in victory lane at the New Paris Speedway?
It's awesome.
Who are the sponsors that help you out, Craig?
Elkhart Race Supply, JD's a big help, Moose, Mikey Jr., Chaz, Lee, everybody, man. My family, my aunt, and my mom.
Does this mean I get some more brownies since you won? Yeah. All right, one more time for Hambone.
All a Ham Squad, thank you.
There you have it. Go ham or go home. Race fans, on behalf again, on behalf of Donnie Klotz, Roger Hartman,